So hi, I'm Brianna. I am a case manager at Chelsea Foyer working with homeless youth. So GSV to me is a year to work full-time doing the things that I love. So working with underprivileged youth, serving them, helping them to gain independence while having a supportive staff to help guide me and I guess just guide me in the direction that's best for me. My favorite part of GSV is having the community aspect of it. Doing the work that we do can sometimes be draining or challenging, and so it's nice to come home to people who are also in similar situations who can relate to me, and we can just talk about it, get it out, move past it, and have a good time. I also really love the connections that I've been able to develop with my residents. I feel like I've been able to have a great rapport, and seeing them accomplish something and how excited they get is really the reason why I do the things that I do. Oh my gosh, during this past year I've changed so much. I came in a little bit naive to how really homeless youth were in the city, you know, and I've just been able to kind of be a little bit more humble and just realize that I really am blessed with everything that I have. Even though things don't always go great, I compare it to my residents and I'm like, wow, I have bountiful, you know, like plenty of things to really be grateful for. I feel like I've made a difference even though it's not always easily seen. I mean, honestly, making a difference for me is someone got a job yesterday, or someone graduated from high school and they're 21 and they've been a senior for 4 years. You know, like I've made a difference, and some people might say, you know, that's really not anything. But it's a huge accomplishment to my residents, but I also want to give credit to them because they honestly could have done it without me or with someone else. So it's not really so much me, just a support system for them. But one of my residents, she's 21 years old and she's been a senior for, I think, 3 years. She's thought about dropping out of school plenty of times. I mean, cutting classes. She's been homeless for years, I think since she was 16, bouncing around, so it had to be hard. But she finally passed her regents and she had her high school graduation, and myself and one of my roommates, who's also an independent living counselor where we work, we got to go to her graduation and we were there supporting her, cheering her on, and afterwards I went and gave her a hug and said, "I'm proud of you, LaShawn," and she just, you know, started crying and saying thank you so much for all this support. Like, it really means the world to me because her family doesn't necessarily support her. So just that moment of knowing, like, all right, I may not have directly contributed to her graduating high school, but just my presence and my support here, again, the reason I do what I do, for the little things, well, it was a big thing for her.